Features and Functions, a review by Suzanne Bush. What are features and functions? Features, or signals, are how something is said. Conversational style isn't something extra added on like frosting on a cake. It's the very stuff of which the communication cake is made. Aspects of conversational style are the basic tools of talk, the way we show what we mean when we say or don't say something. The main signals are pacing and pausing, loudness and pitch, all of which make up what is commonly thought of as intonation. Functions, or devices, tells what you aim to do. It's your purpose. These signals are used in linguistic devices that do the work of conversation, complex work that includes, always and simultaneously, creating conversation by taking turns talking, showing how ideas are related to each other, showing what we think we are doing when we talk. For example, we're listening, interested, appreciative, friendly, seeking help, or offering it, and revealing how we feel at the time we're talking. Types of features and functions. Features: pausing, pacing, speed, blinking, rhythm, intonation, pitch, lengthening or shortening words, volume, facial expression, eye gaze, use of space, size of signs, word or sign choice, articulation, distance, posture. Some functions include questioning, emphasis, turn-taking, back-channeling, greeting, warning, teasing, complaining, apologizing, seeking approval, attitude, showing how you feel about something, interest, uncertainty, disdain, appreciation, sincerity, mock sincerity, etc. Well, what's the significance? Without features, listeners cannot understand the speaker's intent, their function, which causes confusion and ambiguity. Have you ever gotten a text message or email from someone, but you didn't understand what the mood or intentions, meaning, or frame of mind were? That's because written words lack the features used in spoken English, although words can achieve the same functions through use of creative writing, context, and/or smileys. Example. Let's look at the sentence, "Are you going to wear that dress?" What does the speaker mean by this? Well, it depends on what features are used. Observe the following 4 scenarios, first in spoken English and later in ASL, and decide what function is being served in each one. What are the speaker's intentions? How can you discern the speaker's intentions? Well, I'm going to go and try and find something to wear tonight. Oh, are you going to wear that dress? You know the...
I think so.
Cool. You're going to wear that dress? Oh, you're going to wear that dress. Now we're going to review the features and functions used in video 1. In example 1, volume and intonation are used to put emphasis on the word dress, which shows that the speaker is inquiring about a specific dress. Combined with eyebrow and head movement, these features convey that the speaker holds a positive view of the dress. That is the function. In the second example, again, volume and intonation are used for emphasis, this time on the word that, portraying a more negative view of the dress, such as disapproval or disbelief. Pausing adds to the emphasis placed on that. Facial movement, such as eyebrows held up and mouth open or not smiling, function to confirm negative attitudes toward the unexpected dress. In example 3, the rising pitch and elongation of the word "oh" shows that expressive reaction provoked by sudden understanding. The rising pitch and elongation of that reinforce that the speaker was likely unaware that previously they did not have the same dress in mind. And the last example, no words are used, yet you can probably guess what the user is thinking, that her roommate number 2, should not wear the dress. Intimate register and context allow roommate 2 to know what roommate 1 means by her facial expression alone. She may not mean that she dislikes the dress or how it looks on roommate 2. She may only feel that it's not what she was expecting and doesn't approve of it for the event they are dressing for. Either way, it's obvious that roommate 1 doesn't think this dress is a good choice. Features and functions in ASL. In ASL, pitch and volume are not used, but there are comparable features, such as speed and signing space. Now we'll take a look at how features can be used in ASL to convey the same meaning, purpose, function as the previous scenarios. Features and functions used in video 2. In example 1, pacing, body movement, and facial expression are used to convey the same function as in English, emphasis on the dress itself, positive view of dress. Question marks, articulation, and facial expression show disbelief and dissatisfaction, functions which once again are in line with the meaning conveyed in English. Larger signing space, speed, and articulation all help to convey expressive reaction. The term "oh, I see" is used to show understanding, in contrast with before, which was misunderstanding. In example number 4, again, no words are used, but the combination of facial features carries an equivalent meaning in both ASL and spoken English. This chart shows you the language features compared. The functions and features analysis form. Step 10 in the discourse mapping process is to fill out the functions and features analysis form. SL refers to source language. TL refers to target language. Going back to example 1, intonation and facial expression show emphasis. When interpreting to ASL, the target language, how do you convey the same function? One way is through the size of signs used. What's another way to show emphasis in ASL? Signing space, and speed. The purpose of this step is to grow accustomed to the process of consciously assigning meaning to a thought, or a discourse marker, by thinking in terms of its function, what it does, which allows us to pull away from thinking in English and develop strategies for conveying a single meaning in more than one way. That's why it's critical to consider the 8th P, prosody, in each and every interpreting scenario you encounter. I hope this information assists you with your interpreting as well as your understanding and use of communication.